Hey, we're back with a severed head here at Makeup Effects Live at IMATS. We are joined today by Mike Spatola, the Chief Academic Officer of Cinema Makeup School. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Thanks, Matt.
This gentleman is not only the Chief Academic Officer of Cinema Makeup School, he's also a well-regarded makeup effects artist in the industry. I've had the great pleasure of having this gentleman apply makeup to myself, and he does what he does very well. So it's good to have you. Let's talk about Cinema Makeup School, dude.
Yep,
this
sure.
segment is all about Cinema Makeup School. Cinema Makeup School is a brick-and-mortar school here in Los Angeles. Lots of leading makeup artists teach there. We share a lot of the same teachers. It's a great place, and we've got a whole bunch of students doing demos that we're going to show off later. But
sure.
tell us more about the school.
Well, the school's been there 22 years. We're at the Wiltern building, Wilshire and Western. Great staff of instructors. Some of the things that are new, we have the new advanced lab class, the advanced lab techniques, and
she didn't do well in that class.
No.
And so this is what happens
when they talk back.
when you talk back to Michael, this is what happens.
So the new class, they're actually doing things that we have not done in the regular curriculum before. We're doing all silicone full head life casts, clay pours, fiberglass molds, and then they're running silicone heads and painting and punching and the whole thing. And so it teaches them a lot of the things that are happening in the labs today, which is really great.
And I know you bring in, I mean, obviously you're many, many years in the industry. You have your friends with everyone, along with Lee Joyner. You guys are able to bring in some really great talent to lead these classes. You want to name check some of your teachers?
The instructor we had for this class was Kevin Haney, who, you know, been around forever, Oscar winner, multiple Emmy winner, just great artist. We had him come and teach the advanced lab techniques class, and the kids loved it. It was a 3-week class, and they just all jumped in and made all the heads are in the museum today.
You got a whole bunch of severed heads over there.
Yep, we sure do. And but they loved it. It was stepping out a little out of their comfort zone, doing materials they're not used to, and I think it really gave them a much better grasp of what's going on in the labs today.
Fantastic. So you really get a full service experience there from design. You're going to learn mold making. You have some ovens. People are going to be able to bake out their own molds and learn all of it. And they've got Mike Spatola as the Chief Academic Officer, making sure that the education side of things is going well. Shall we meet some of your students?
We can certainly do that.
I want to point out that CMS, Cinema Makeup School, has had great luck with sending a lot of their alum on to Face Off. And we have a few are here today, correct? So why don't we start out? We got a lot of makeups to check out. Mike, since you know what we're seeing, why don't you introduce things and our first artist?
Right. This is Brooke wearing the makeup. This
Hi,
is Madame Belladonna? Madame Belladonna?
Madame Belladonna.
Madame Belladonna. And this was done by Angie and Amanda, recent graduates. Angie was our scholarship winner last year, and they did this together today with, I don't know, how many pieces are you wearing?
3 prosthetics.
3 prosthetics? Okay. And this giant wig, and they put the whole thing together. It's a beautiful demo they did.
Are we getting full body shots on this with our camera? Because this makeup has got lots of stuff going on. Did you guys do your own costume work, or did you did it all?
100%. We fabricated everything ourselves, yes.
Fantastic. Do you want to sort of walk us through your favorite bits and details that we might not want to miss?
We have a love-hate relationship with our wig.
Let's get a close-up on that fantastic wig.
Turned out fabulously for what we were going for, but it certainly was a very large struggle. What do you think, Angie?
I really like the tree collar, which was also a struggle. Trying to get
what material did you use for your tree?
Cotton and liquid latex.
Old school.
Yeah,
old school.
It works.
Right?
It works. I really love the cracking effect on the arm. Can you show us your arms? Some fun stuff going on there to tie in that whole cracking effect. And you guys can do leather work, it looks like. Who's the seamstress? Both of you?
A hot glue gun.
A hot glue gun. Hey, you don't need a sewing machine when you have hot glue.
Again, another love-hate relationship.
That's great. And tell us about the staff.
It's all you.
The staff was actually just twigs we had found at Michael's, and we decided, you know, what swamp witch is going to go through the swamp without a little bit of light, a little bit of bird's nest, and a little bit of things she collected. That was probably one of the processes that was not terrifying, so that was probably one of our easier, but I think it adds a nice touch to the makeup.
Well, she is terrific. Congratulations on the good work. If you love this work by Angie and Amanda, show us your love in the comments. Put your virtual hands together. Thank you
guys
so much for sharing. And thank you, Madam Belladonna, for gracing us. And I hope you didn't cast any curses while you're in here. All right. That's Brooke in the makeup. Thank you, Brooke.
You're stuck?
Are you stuck?
What do you mean?
Well, we're going to stick with this one demo then, because she can't leave the booth.
No, her staff is stuck. Just shuffle forward.
Thank you. Who do we have next? Let's bring in our next artist and demo. Well, hello there.
This is the Beekeeper. Teresa is modeling it, and this was done by Hanny, Jason, and Christina. I think you know her.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We
Who
worked
doesn't?
with Hanny. And let's go through Hanny and
Christina. And
Jason.
And Jason. Nice work. So who did what? Where'd the concept come from? Tell us more about this character.
Jason did the hair and the beauty makeup.
I see it's a beehive.
Yes. And me and Christina did the body paint. And oh my God.
And what materials, what paints are you guys using?
We use wolf colors. And we started with we airbrushed a base and then just wolf all over, basically.
It's really fantastic. And who came up with this crazy idea?
I did.
What's up? You just love bees? What?
No, I don't know. I guess I like the honeycomb because when I body paint, I try to do like 3D and texture, and it just made sense. And I did one on my leg, and I decided I want to do a full body piece. So.
You guys have anything to add? Any aspects of this makeup that you'd like to talk about?
Well, I definitely enjoyed being a part of this. It's my first demo, so I definitely enjoyed painting in front of a bunch of people, enjoying our makeup as well. It's fun to see it come to life and really have people look at it and love it with us.
It was fun. There's never a dull moment with Hanny's brain, so we lived together. She just woke me up and was like, "You're gonna make a bee," and I was like, "Okay." That's it.
And what about from your perspective, Teresa? How are you feeling in this fantastic makeup?
I'm a little chilly, but beyond that,
I can't imagine why. Not wearing anything but paint. So, Mike, let's talk about the importance of body painting as a skill in the makeup effects artist toolkit.
Well, it's always wonderful here at the shows. It's something that's visually impressive. So when people walk by, they're like, whoa, and especially when it's three-dimensional like this, where it looks like the honeycomb is actually almost a prosthetic rather than being painted on. I mean, paint's never going away.
That's right.
You know?
If you can body paint, sometimes, if you can body paint well, sometimes you don't have to make a prosthetic piece. You know, you can create all kinds of illusions with paint. So learn this stuff, guys. Learn how to body paint. And if you're lucky, you'll have a model as beautiful as Teresa. But if all you have is your annoying younger brother, paint on him. It's fine. Just practice.
That's what I did.
Well, thank you, guys. Thanks, Hanny, for your crazy brain. And thank you guys for helping her bring it to life.
Right.
And thank you, Teresa.
Right.
Go wear a coat or something.
Yeah.
No, don't. Please don't.
All right, so next we have Chloe.
Chloe Sens is here.
Chloe's coming in. Connor Woodruff is her model.
Connor.
And
how's your mummy? How's she doing? Good.
Does this thing work?
Chloe is a graduate of cinema as well. And
you guys know Chloe from Face Off. And I should point out that Connor Woodruff is part of the Woodruff clan. His father, Tom Woodruff Jr., is one of the world's great suit performers and an Oscar winner, co-founder of Amalgamated Dynamics, and now his son is getting into the business as a suit performer. So talk to us about your homage to the classic Mummy.
Well, this one was fun. I really wanted to do a classic Karloff-inspired Mummy, and I wanted to do something that, in the past, I've done big pieces. I did a Frankenstein's Monster last year and a Meg Mucklebones, and they were all one pieces, and they were kind of like very mask-ish. So this year, I wanted to really do something that was a little bit more realistic and thin pieces and multi-pieces. So this is actually a 6-piece makeup. I did everything by myself, all the snaps, all the molding, all the floating, all of the sculpting.
That's how we used to do it in Hollywood. Go, Chloe. She can do it all. That's very cool.
It was definitely an emotionally and physically challenging makeup.
Do you feel like a mummy right about now?
A little. Like there are like literal blood, sweat, and tears on this one. But I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad I pushed myself to do it, and I learned a lot. So
fantastic. Well, let's see some range of motion on your face with all those wonderful pieces. Can we get in there? Check it out, Ben. And let's see to the side. And you really did pay great homage to the original with the hair slicked back. This is very much the Karloff Mummy, which is great. And what about the wrapping? Is that all you too?
Yeah, I had a green spandex suit from this one time I did a female creature from the Black Lagoon. And I had an extra one, and so I just took a bunch of like linen and dyed it and made strips into it and put it on a mannequin and wrapped it. And unfortunately, when I took it off the mannequin, it snapped all the glue. So we've been doing a lot of like green chasing today, but I'm happy with it.
It's fantastic.
Looks great, Chloe.
Thanks.
Chloe, what else is going on in your very busy life? I know you've been doing some traveling.
Yeah. It's been a crazy year. It's been really good. I had the opportunity to go to Hong Kong and work, and now I have a really fun gig until June. So I'm very excited.
And a cinema makeup school graduate. Mm-hmm. So go, Chloe.
Today I'm with Delium Tools and also Premier Products. So
all right,
both of them are awesome enough to have me in.
So let's give them another clear shout out to camera. Mention them real quick.
Today I'm with Delium Tools and Premier Products.
Check them out online, guys. 2 great companies in the industry. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You know we love you, Chloe. You're always welcome on this show. Connor, you not so much.
Yeah.
Say hi to your dad. We love you. Well, fantastic. You guys have had a very busy day, obviously. It shows in the makeups.
Yeah. One of the other things I wanted to talk to you about, if we had a few more minutes, is the lab internship program that we have with the school, which has been it's helped so many of our kids actually get jobs in the labs. You've had some experience with it on Harbinger Down.
Yep.
Many of our graduates were in the protege program who helped build all that stuff we used in the movie. And we've now had not just ADI several times, but we've also had KMB Effects and Spectral Motion, and we even had one at Millennium in England.
At Neil's Place.
At Neil's Place.
All right.
So we're getting our kids out there working in the shops as quickly as we can, and many of them are actually getting hired, which is great. You know, they'll work for 2 weeks, and then they'll, been like several at ADI and a few at KMB as well. They started working almost immediately, which is wonderful.
Well, that's a great program, and obviously your connection to everyone in the industry and Lee's connection allows you to make those inroads at shops. And we want to thank Mike, Cinema Makeup School, for being here. If you guys who are experiencing Stan Winston School online have a chance to get out to Los Angeles and want some brick and mortar training, please check out Cinema Makeup School, and you'll meet this guy, and he'll point you in the right direction as Chief Academic Officer. I have my notes here.
Yeah.
And that's cow. C-A-O is cow.
I'm the cow.
You're the cow of Cinema Makeup
cow.
School.
Moo.
So put your hands together for the cow of Cinema Makeup School, Chief Academic Officer. Moo. That sounds like boo. We don't want that. That's a sheep. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
look for Mike's work on me in Harbinger Down coming out in September, right? Next up, what's that? Oh, Leonard. Yes. Do you need Mike?
Oh, actually.
Oh, we have another makeup.
Here's our.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's have another makeup to check out.
One
Come
more
on
time.
in. And then we're going to wrap it up.
Right.
We have a very wise man joining us. And the second place winner of the show.
Yes.
High five. Yay. Introduce us, Mike.
This is Wen. She's a recent graduate. She just placed second in the student competition for character.
Congratulations. Turn
with
that
her
around. It's
Merlin.
backwards. So we turn it around so they can see it straight.
There.
Check out her award, guys. Second place.
Second place. With her Merlin makeup on Ed, who is another one of our students.
Great.
And
here, we'll pass this down the row so you can all tell us who you are.
Right. Do you want to say your name? Say your name.
My name is Wenjung.
And you're from Texas.
She's from Texas.
I hear the accent.
Yeah. There's a little twang.
Sorry.
Well, congratulations on your work. Is this foam? All foam pieces?
Yes, I got the nine piece.
9-piece makeup?
Yeah.
At the competition, they hand out pieces. You don't know what you're
Oh,
getting.
you don't know what
so
you're getting.
Now we, they have to throw it all together
Oh,
and
how
try
fun.
to make a.
So you were
makeup
handed a
out.
bunch of stuff this morning, and
Right. There's a bald cap with a wig, several pieces, beard and mustache. I mean, it's a pretty elaborate deal.
It really is, and I love the costume as well.
Yeah.
Nice work. It's good to see makeup artists who can do it all. That's going to make you very valuable to any crew. So congratulations.
Right. Do you want me to just go down the
Yeah,
line
let's go
here?
down the
All
line.
right.
So
All right.
given the same prosthetics
getting
you came up with.
Right, they got a different set.
Oh,
Everybody got
set. I was
different
gonna say,
pieces.
how's that possible? Although
This
I
is-
recognize the nose. It's the same nose.
Yeah. So, Pia, do you want to say what you had to do?
Oh, this is an Indian woman, like a very old, wise woman. And this is like a prosthetic. There's like a chin part here, and nose, and the cheeks.
And Pia's from Connecticut.
And how, can you describe the various animals that are on this costume? Because I see lots of dead animals.
Too many.
Please tell me the animals you have. There's a lot of animals here. Name check them.
Oh, I really don't know.
You don't know.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Lots
I
of
really
furry
don't know.
creatures and cool prosthetics. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And next is Alexa. You want to go ahead and say what you had to do here?
Hi, I laid a bowl cap and I put on a wig and laid a bit of hair. We had eyelid pieces and eye bag pieces and a little bit of waddle and then some stretch and stipple and a whole bunch of color.
And what's your model's name?
My model's name is Matthew.
Hey, Matthew. Great name. So you're about 14 years old, and she made you look this way.
Yeah, no, that's what you get from eating too much McDonald's, mate.
That's what you get for going out with a makeup artist, the poor lad.
Well, you did a beautiful job with that bald cap. That's one of the toughest things to do, and from here it looks gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
So
Stay
nice,
over there.
nice work. Put your hands together for these guys.
All right.
Thanks.
And sorry for pulling this at the last minute after we already were signing off.
It's okay. We're very flexible around here. It's live. We don't care.
Live.
So once again, Cinema Makeup School, Mike Spatola, Chief Academic Officer, and a bunch of artists who've been in the Cinema Makeup School booth today. Check them out online. The links are in the video description below the video. Also, I need to give a shout out to Mike's book, the Monstrous Makeup Manual. Monstrous Makeup Manual.
Thank you.
Google it, check it out, and buy it. It's a great book. It's already sold out here at the show. We love Mike Spatola and Cinema Makeup School. Thank you guys for being with us. Next up, we're going to close this thing out with style. Don't you go anywhere yet, Mike. Thank you, guys. Jordu Shell is going to guest host our last segment with the great... No? Did Johnny cancel it? No. Jordu's It's Anything Goes in the last half hour. Jordu's closing the show. V. Neal will be his special guest, and we might grab a few others to make this final segment as memorable as possible. Stick around for that, and we will see you in a few minutes. Back here at Makeup Effects Live at IMATS.
Thanks, Matt.